I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Forced out to his right, and he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to push one deep down the right. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Again for the first time to Rashad White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come back! Yellow, yellow.
They'll air it out on third. That is once again incomplete. Consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Go!
Start on the ground with Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
Ready? Cowboy!
Back to throw. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
It's a gain.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready?
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, second down.
Warriors, 70. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
27 yards.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Go, Rig. Go, 70, Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Back. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Back on second and goal. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
Complete to number 87,
Quarterbacks will look for their
Sam
tight end short in just about
A
any
6-yard
situation.
gain.
They take away the
Brings up
deeper
third
options.
and
Well,
goal.
there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Only need to fall forward one more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Intended
No
for
luck on a
Jameer
look to his
Gibbs.
back.
Incomplete.
And that forces them to 4th and
It's
goal.
now 4th
That's going to be a play
down
tomorrow.
and goal.
When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Candy line. Ready.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good game, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for
Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Third down
You go
and
middle of the field
7.
against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Xavier Worthy.
The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Harrison Butker on
Xavier
the point
Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that
The
one
Lions
out of the
take
back of
over
the end
1st
zone
and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the
1st and 10
open
at the
field,
45-yard
and he is
line.
dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing again on 2nd. Left side, cut by Ridley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Gravity Lions. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Lions 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. All set to go now from the 35. Pacheco gets it from the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that deep.
There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
21. Lions 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 6. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down run by Pacheco. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Complete to number 10.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, the fullback gets you the hard yards. It gets you those first downs on third down. Not too much different than that 3-wood in my golf bag. Just something trusty about it when I really need it.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, they just got it done regardless.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight. Ready? Panther 60. Pat. Ready?
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he spins right by him. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to...
Listen, we get to him, and he loses the football. It's This is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. In motion, the slot man right. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Here's Mahomes now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll air it out on third. Trying for the deep ball. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets it away from his end zone. He runs it up to midfield. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get up. Cowboy 80.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to the air they go on second down. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19, come 19, come 19.
He'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one connects. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 79 Broncos. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making a one-score game before halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Caught by the open man. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking in the air here. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
31, Lions 28.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Well, he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds a seam down the middle. Running in the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
38, Lions 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Pass to 60. Ready, ready?
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
New set of downs from 37.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Gravity Lions, go!
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Go! Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He motioned the tight end over. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
At the 38-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
let's go now. I got him, I got him. Viking 18. Let go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Come on. Hit. 70 tip, Mustang 19.
Throw here, third down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first down. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ready, go!
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready! Cougar 19! Bronco 80!
Pass play now. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Starting from the 5. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
It's a gain
First
of
and 10. It's Mahomes.
First down, Chiefs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
On the move, headed right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Third and long for Mahomes. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, third and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First and 10 now from the 46.
Not Bronco 80.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Dropping back to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down carry for Pacheco. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Butker knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Makes the score.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions losing by 14. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. He's dropping back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. And he's gonna take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going deep here for the... And this is cut for a score, and we're not done here yet. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 41.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick.
The onside kick is
Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
What is this?